What size am I looking for?
13. I've been challenged to see if I can outbowl some very cocky seniors.
So I saw his famous hold, and so we're going to...
First of all, it's not a hold. It's a Stone Cold Stunner. And I'm definitely great at that.
The magic slippers, if you will.
But how do I stack up as a bowler?
Oh, yeah.
I got a problem.
Yes,
How
ma'am.
come you're sporting that beautiful shirt?
Well, I had these shirts made because I knew I was going to be in heavy-duty competition with y'all. Do you want to wear one?
Can I, this one?
When we're done, you can have my shirt.
Really?
You heard it here right now. Yes, ma'am.
I can have his shirt. How about that?
Everybody ready?
Ready!
Let the competition begin.
I got blue.
Come on, red! Mother humper.
All right, here we go.
Look at that shot.
I'd rather be lucky than good any day of the week. Whoa! Pressure's on now.
Right on, yeah.
Stone Cold Takes on America. Premieres Sunday, April 30th at 10. Part of WWE Superstar Sunday on A&E.